Hey everybody, Pastor Derek here. I want to give you just a quick tour of what you can expect when you come to the church. Whether it's in phase 2 like we're in now, where you can have a small group here, or it's in phase 3 when we come back and we start worshiping together. Either way, we have in place a protocol called Care for Your Neighbor, and I want to share with you what that looks like. So let me put on my mask real quick, and then we will begin our tour. It's kind of hard to put a mask on with one hand. All right, but I'm ready. Here we go. So as we come into the church, you'll notice real quick in different places these signs on the floor that say social distancing, and it's indicating to maintain 6 feet away. And the way that we have accomplished doing that for you is to, as we come in, we have removed some of the tables and the furniture that will make it easier to practice that social distancing, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I want to show you this table, a very quick table that tells you what we'd like you to do when you come in. Wear a mask, and we have masks for you. Most people have their own now, but we have masks that you can purchase at a store. It's kind of a one-time use thing. But also, we've had a couple of volunteers make some masks that can be used over and over again, and they're behind the hand sanitizer there. You can pick your style and take it with you. We also ask you to sanitize your hands anytime you come into contact with the hand sanitizer, and of course to maintain our social distancing. So let me share with you and show you some of the things we've done. We've moved the furniture around so that these pods that we call them, conversation pods, that we've had in the past are designated for a fewer number of people, as well as specific kinds of groups, and let me share with you what that means. So there are tables that we've set up that are designed for families. So if you have, 4 or more people, you can come to these tables and you can hang out together since you have done life together, even in isolation. But the other tables that don't have family reservations or reserved for families are tables that have less chairs around them. And those are designed for people that haven't been in contact with each other for a while, so they can sit down and have a conversation. The couch and the chair that's over here in our cafe area is designed for families, obviously, because they're going to be in close proximity. So those are some of the things we've done to maintain some social distancing. We have signs throughout the church that remind you how easy the COVID virus spreads, and so our responsibility to loving each other is to maintain our 6 feet, 2 arms length, to wear masks, to not touch our eyes or nose or mouth while we're at church. Wash our hands often with soap and water. Use a hand sanitizer. And then, of course, if you are sick or feel sick, please stay home. We will still have our online presence going forward. And then, finally, if you do come to have coffee and order coffee, this is where you can order it. You've always ordered there before, except it's a little different now. There are no stools, and the stools have been removed so that we maintain a good distance from one another. So that's what we've done at the church in just the foyer area, and this will be throughout the church when we come back in phase 3. But in phase 2, this is where we are, so this is where we have it done. And wearing a mask isn't always the funnest thing to do. It gets a little hot, sometimes a little steamy, but what it does is it does protect our neighbor. It does care for our neighbor, because we've learned through some of the studies that they've done that COVID does transfer through the breath and on water droplets that come out when we talk and when we sneeze or we cough. And so the best thing we can do for our neighbor is to cover our face. Now, again, some of you may not be happy about this and may not like it, but what we're doing is we're just doing our best to care for our neighbor. So I think if we can all practice this and think about our neighbor, it won't be so bad. And maybe we'll even have like a mask contest to see what you can do with your mask. And see who wins that. That'd be kind of fun. But anyway, we are preparing to come back, and hopefully we'll have a date for you when we can start worshiping together in this space. But until then, please know that this place is open for small groups. Coffee shop is open every Tuesday and Wednesday morning from 9:30 to 11:30, so come get your coffee. We continue to help those in Thailand and anti-human trafficking groups through that coffee, and so it's still a ministry that is vital even in this time. So please come get that coffee, and we'll know we're doing our part even in isolation. That's all I got for you now, folks, and I hope to see you soon. Miss you terribly. Have a great day.